Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about how to know that you're fat adapted. So stay tuned. Well, I'm making this video after fasting for almost 20 hours, spending 45 minutes in the gym, and now I still have the mental clarity necessary to get in front of this camera and not screw up too much. And the reason for that is that I'm fat adapted. I have much more consistent energy because my body can use fat for fuel in addition to carbs. So even though I haven't eaten for almost 20 hours, I just spent some time in the gym, I can make this video, and I don't even plan to break my fast for another couple hours. Because I'm fat adapted, I can do this while maintaining sharp mental focus, not having decreased energy, and then having a more consistent energy over time. Another thing that I don't have because I'm fat adapted is I don't have an increased appetite or cravings for carbs. When I started intermittent fasting, after 3 or 4 hours, I was looking for sugar, I was looking for potato chips, I was looking for something to handle these cravings. But as you become fat adapted, you lose these cravings. So let me review real fast what it is when you become fat adapted. First of all, most important thing to me is more consistent energy. You're not having these waves of up and down throughout the day when you're fat adapted. Second of which is mental focus. One of the reasons that I don't break my fast right away during the day is I love this feeling of the extra mental focus that you get when your body is running on ketones. Your brain loves ketones, and when you get used to intermittent fasting, you just kind of get this rush where you can get so much done when you're in a fasted state and you're fat adapted. Okay, third, you have the better sleep. And this is really important because in the middle of the night, your body can just switch over to using fats. You get into a deeper sleep, you get into a longer sleep, and you feel a lot better when you wake up. So as soon as you start getting that better sleep, you're gonna know that you're starting to become fat adapted. So no crashes. I don't get hangry. If I get hungry, yeah, it's kind of annoying. It happens during the day. I drink a cup of coffee, have some tea, and it goes away. Whereas before I was fat adapted, when I got to that point where I was hungry, I was pretty mad about it. And all I could think about was how I was going to get food into my bloodstream. And then that decreased appetite. Decreased appetite is really important. When you do get to food, you don't feel it necessary to just overeat, to gorge yourself, because you have this decreased appetite from becoming fat adapted. Now, becoming fat adapted is a function of time. The more time you spend in a fasted state, the more you progress becoming fat adapted. So you can think you're going to start becoming fat adapted after like 2 to 3 weeks of consistent intermittent fasting. And then after 2 to 3 months, you get pretty good at it. Your level of fat adaptation can improve for 2 to 3 years. So the more you do the program, the more you fast, the more you get into a fasted state, the better and more fat adapted you're going to become. Now, I considered myself fat adapted about 6 months ago, and that was after about 250 hours in a fasted state. I felt pretty good that I was fat adapted. But now that I'm over 1,700 hours in a fasted state, I'm really fat adapted. And there's a lot of things that I couldn't do 6 months ago that I can do now because this ability to be fat adapted progresses over time. 6 months ago, I never would have thought of going 20 hours, then working out, then taking another couple hours, and then eating. I never in a million years would have thought that that's what I would be doing. And even when I considered myself fat adapted after about 3 months, I still didn't think I could do this. Now, after 9 months, this is so much easier, and I expect a year from now to be able to do even more things because this stage of fat adaptation improves over time. So I hope this helps. I recommend you go to fastinglog.com so that you can record your fasts. Please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and I hope to see you soon.